Super Mario Galaxy versus Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Super Mario Galaxy!
Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy is a game I played as a kid quite a bit, actually. It was one of my first 3D Mario games, one of my ever first 3D platformers. I think my first was, I grew up with the Wii and the DS. I think my first 3D platformer or 3D Mario game was Super Mario 64 DS. I know that's the remake that a lot of people despise, but I enjoy that game a lot. That's actually one of my favorite games of all time. I know I say that a lot about a bunch of games, but that one truly has a special place for me. It definitely has the nostalgia for me. But the other 3D Mario that came out on the Wii in 2007, I believe, Super Mario Galaxy. Now, I do in fact still have my original physical copy of the game of Super Mario Galaxy. Because why would I get rid of it? There's no need to get rid of it. Because if it's one of my favorite games of all time, why would I sell it? I had a bunch of 3DS games growing up, and I can't find any of those for some reason. I think I either sold them or just completely lost them. I don't know. Those cartridges are like this big anyways. So I don't know. I'm also missing a bunch of DS games too. But Wii games have cases, big movie looking cases with discs, just like movies. And that's also because of how games were made back then. PlayStation and Xbox still use discs. Nintendo stopped and went back to cartridges because I guess technically the Switch and the Switch 2 are handhelds, which makes sense, just like the old DS and 3DS. But yeah, Super Mario Galaxy. This is a game that I have played multiple hours on. I have, well, because it lets you. In the beginning of the game, there is multiple save files for this reason. Well, it's really for the family aspect of the Wii, so that your whole family can have their own save file and play their own story and their own playthrough of the game. But I was the only one that played video games really in my family, so I just used them as other save files to play through it again because I really enjoyed the game. As a 3D platformer and as a game overall, absolute masterpiece. This game takes 3D platforming to a whole new level. Not just because it's like all the other ones, like all the other past games. No, it's because it takes place, well, in space. And they utilize that with the gameplay because there are multiple levels and stages that you have to go through with all of the gravity stuff because there's no gravity in space. But some planets have like these orbits around them with gravities, and so there's a lot of fun tricks and stuff you get to do with that whole thing, and it's just a fun game overall. Like this game, and not just that, but the music too. Oh, yeah, you can sit there and just listen to the music and fall asleep to it, or just jam out to it. Yeah, with the music, Nintendo took a step forward with their music for their mainline games. They had a full orchestra for this game, which was the first time they've ever done that for a 3D platformer. It's obviously been done before in like past games, but this is the first time Nintendo's done it, and it absolutely makes it feel like you're in space with multiple galaxies, an infinite universe, you know? And the music really does make you feel like this grand open universe with all these galaxies in it. And as an original new 3D platformer Mario game, this game has also multiple unique levels and multiple unique bosses. They're very own for this game, and yeah, all the bosses, all the levels. It's just a fun experience overall, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. But that's where we get to the next game. Its sequel, Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's right. Yeah, we gotta talk about Super Mario Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is by far the best 3D Mario game of all time. Now, that might be a hot take. Well, yeah, it probably is a hot take actually. Yeah, that's just my opinion. I like 64, I like Odyssey. Galaxy 1 is obviously great. I've actually never played Super Mario Sunshine, but I'm going to very soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is pretty much Galaxy 1, but better. Like, I don't know how to describe it, just because, I mean, it really is very similar to Galaxy 1, which I think that's a good thing, because I think if they changed too much of the game, it wouldn't feel like Super Mario Galaxy, you know? Galaxy 1 utilized and made you feel like you were in this grand open universe. Well, Galaxy 2 does the same thing. And takes it a step forward. Music's great, gameplay's great, the levels are great, the bosses are amazing, same thing. Of course, Bowser's the main villain, of course, but then again, why would you change it? Bowser's not going away for decades. He's going to be the main Mario boss in the mainline 3D games for forever. We don't know. That could change, but for now, Bowser will always be the main villain. Galaxy 2 also includes Yoshi. That's right, Yoshi. I know that probably doesn't seem like much, but come on. It's the homie Yosh. Like, you gotta love him, bro. Like, he's on the cover. Like, they're obviously advertising it. They advertised it in the commercials back in the day. Like, yeah, Yoshi's in the game. You can run him around. He's fun to use as well. The last time he was in a 3D Mario game before this was 64, and that was like after you got all the stars, I think. He was like on top of the castle. But yeah, Super Mario Galaxy versus Super Mario Galaxy 2. Which one is better? And with both games being nostalgic to me, playing them as a kid, I've played multiple hours of both games. I've probably played Galaxy a lot more than Galaxy 1. I'll be honest. I don't know why. Maybe because this came out kind of like later on in my childhood, so I have more memories of it. But then again, it's like I've replayed these games several times, so like I have a clear memory of them. But that might just because I have more nostalgic for this game because I remember it more as a kid. And I do remember a lot of this game as a kid as well. Like, obviously the very first level is the most iconic thing ever. Like, I get chills every time I replay that. But yeah, which one wins to compare the two? And I gotta say it, but Mario Galaxy 2 takes the win for this. Nintendo really stepped it up to, especially for a sequel to a 3D Mario game, which has never happened before in the past, and has also never happened before now. Still never got an Odyssey 2, never got a Sunshine 2. But yeah, we got 2 Mario Galaxies on the Wii. And I know there's a lot of people out there, including me, that have always wanted a Super Mario Galaxy 3. And I gotta say, it's always possible. Will it happen? It's definitely possible. It's likely, but the odds are it's very, very low, I would say. But you never know with Nintendo, with how weird they've been lately. But yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 2 takes the win for this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, especially when comparing Wii games, be sure to like and subscribe, because we have a new goal on the channel to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah,